go for a walk. Let's go see what we drove through to get up here. We almost ripped the front of the MDX lip right off. Surprising how much snow is still out here. As anybody that goes off-roading in the snow knows that when springtime hits, all of this, even though it doesn't look like much, it gets extremely slippery and really hard to drive it. No matter if you got a Jeep, if you got an Acura, if you got Toyota. MDX did fine. This is the view that we get to camp at tonight. Crossing the stream, let the dogs play a little bit. Hopefully, we'll have some more friends join soon. So I got this Trail Sport hat from the Trail Sport Experience down in Torrance, California when I got to drive the new Passport. So this camping trip, we've put the MDX Type S through some really slushy snow. We've gone through about maybe 6 to 8 inches of water. Definitely some mud, but this camping trip is going to take us down into the Owyhees. That's about 7 to 8 hours from Portland. It's a pretty big drive. It's literally into the middle of nowhere of Oregon, but the views are epic. I'm sure if any of you guys have watched my channel, you've seen the other camping videos when we made it down into the Owyhees. But this time on the way, we're gonna camp. We're not just gonna go straight there, which is different for me. Typically, I wanna drive and I wanna get there and I wanna enjoy it and experience it. So I'm taking a breath, taking some time off. I'm trying to recharge a little bit from the corporate life. And so tomorrow we're gonna head out towards Birch Creek Ranch. If all goes well, we should have some really cool video of Birch Creek, which is on BLM land. It's an old historic ranch. I think it was a sheep herder. But yeah, anyway, Birch Creek Ranch should be really cool to walk through. Hope you guys are enjoying the ride so far. We'll hop in the MDX Type S tomorrow and we will get on our way. We are back in Excel. So I did end up selling my Free Spirit Recreation tent, and I have something new coming that I'm really excited about, but it has not shipped yet and I don't have it. So on this epic overlanding trip, we are using my buddy's Gazelle. Gonna get some rest and watch some TV, and then we're gonna hit the ground running in the morning and hopefully go explore some new places. So we are finishing up night 1 on this excursion. I don't know how many nights it's gonna be. Could be 2, could be 1, could be 6. We are ready to go. Taking the dogs out for a little stroll. This campsite before we start heading further east. Just flash flood warnings out, not because it's been raining, but just because of the snow melt. It's springtime in Oregon, that happens. So I'm gonna finish up my coffee as my buddy packs up, and then we're gonna get on the road. It's still pretty early, so we're hoping to be at our next spot around lunchtime, give or take, and then explore a little bit more. Happy Saturday. As we traversed a little more into the depths of Oregon, the amount of water that everywhere was really stunning. This is entering the town of Burns, Oregon, in the extreme southeast corner of the state, and you can see how much water is everywhere. These are fields. This is not a lake, but it literally looks like everything is underwater. So we finished up just outside of Crane, Oregon. Drive definitely taken a lot longer than we expected for a burger. This is a roadside stand, but it is a really good burger, and the ladies working in there were a lot of fun to chit chat with. So afterwards we headed out. As you can see, MDX were right on par with about 14 miles to the gallon, so filled up in Jordan Valley, Oregon. And then we started down our 30-mile off-roading trek into Birch Creek Ranch. And the following video is really going to show you how difficult this road actually became. So entering into the road, it was listed that the road was washed out. From what I was researching and when I called the BLM office, they said that if you had a high clearance vehicle and four-wheel drive, you could get down there, but they didn't recommend it. And you'll see why. As we started to go through these water crossings, there were more than I obviously could count, and I didn't put all of the video footage in here because it would be way too long. But the ride in was pretty difficult, but not nearly as difficult as the way getting out. Going up as steep as these hills were, with the amount of rain that came down just on our trek in to the time that we came out, it was pretty dramatic. Coming up to this drop off, I definitely had to get out and check it because the drop was pretty dramatic, but I did end up making it through. We got to this point in the washout, and with the MDX Type S not having any iron cladding underneath, any steel, any other skid plates, I opted to just walk in the last 10th of a mile. But welcome to Birch Creek Ranch. I don't know how long it's been since people have been down here, considering the washout in the road was about 2 weeks ago. I'm guessing not many people have been here since then, but it was really neat to have this entire area just to ourselves. There's not a ton of footage here, but you can see simply walking in how peaceful it is. It's recessed within the valley, has a great overlook to the Owyhee River down here, and you're able to really just relax. So after that, we started our trek out up the hill, and the following footage you can come along for the ride as we crawl our way out. Ranch. Definitely a lot of the road is washed out. Made it, as you saw in the video, but that was probably one of the worst washout roads I've ever been on. There were quite a few points in this that even we were worried the 4Runner might scrape, might get stuck. There were definitely some deep inclines, and I swear I used every inch of ground clearance on this thing. But no issues. The air suspension was great. The washboard roads, couldn't even tell when he was over there just bouncing around. So as you can see, the state has heavy machinery up here so they can start working on the roads. And I mean, that view is phenomenal, right? The canyons and the valleys up here, not Minnow, but the view above it, above her is awesome. So far, the MDX has been amazing. I'm honestly stunned. There were parts that even I think the lifted ridgeline or the lifted pilot would have had more issues. So I'm really surprised that it did as well as it did, as effortlessly as it did. That air suspension, money. So at this point, we're probably concluding our journey. You can see the weather coming in. It's been quite rainy for most of this drive, and the inclines and declines going down into Birch Creek are extremely steep. It's very muddy, it's very wet. As you can see, I mean, this thing is filthy. But we made it. No scrapes, no damage. I mean, the car is jacked at this point, but zero issues. That's a wrap.